Hey, everybody, welcome back to For the Long Haul podcast. Of course, it's me, Brandon, alongside.
Blaine.
And, if you guys want to listen to the actual episode, cut about to 5 minutes into the episode. For the first couple of minutes, for the first 5 minutes, me and Blaine going to be talking about just random stuff, catching up and all that. So you guys get to about like 5 minutes, 5 minutes to 30 seconds. Anyway, Blaine, start the timer.
Oh, timer's going. So we got till 5:30. So we're
Okay.
doing really good at doing this to where it's 30 seconds in explaining and then 5 minutes of us.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. And see, we record some of these more, two at a time about so and so forth. We don't change clothes for that or nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
But
And
the
sometimes,
last one,
oh, go on.
well, I mean, the last one you asked me about my weekend, and I explained something that it was long because I went to a big trip. Versus yours, you're like, oh, same old, same old. Now you did have something irritating happen in the morning.
Okay,
I
so
think we
my
have time.
Discord got hacked basically
Oh, I
at
forgot.
around 2 o'clock in the morning. So like an hour after I went to sleep. I didn't know about it until 5 o'clock because a friend messaged us saying, "Hey Brandon, um, your Discord got hacked," and I was like, "Thanks." I didn't because I think it's only gotten hacked one time before, and it just sent to like one or two people, like random. It's like, "Hey, invest in this NFT thing," and I'm like, "What the hell?"
Yep.
And then I just said, "Hey, it's okay, sorry, man, that wasn't me. Got hacked." It was like one time, I think, a long time ago, but this one was more massive. It sent links to 18 plus Discord, um, to so many different chats and so many different people. I had a message. I had to do damage control. I messaged so many people and go to
Wow.
all those Discords, be like, "Hey, it wasn't me. Sorry, I got hacked. Blah blah blah. I'm trying to delete all of these as fast as I can. Sorry about that."
Dang.
And 2 hours later, I was able to get all of them deleted. It didn't happen again. And I got kicked out of two Discords, but I think the mods in that Discord knew something was up because I've been in those for a long time. I don't chat all the time in those, but like, they recognize me in the community, I guess, or they were giving me the benefit of the doubt. And they're like, "Hey," and they're like messaging me, like saying, "Hey, you got everything sorted?" I was like, "Yeah." It's like, "All right, here's the link to the two things you got kicked out of." I was like, "All right, sweet, awesome, thank you."
Uh huh. Dang, I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, I remember you were saying I
Oh,
got
that was just
hacked.
that was a good. I basically had 4 hours of sleep. Spent 2 hours trying to do that. Then fell asleep for like another hour, hour and a half. Then got to wake up, get ready, and go to work.
Oh my goodness, dude. Wow.
Thank God for coffee. Is all I gotta fucking say.
Man, I slept for 5 hours last night and I felt great this morning. So,
See, I I didn't feel bad when I woke up after 4 hours of sleep, but I think it was just the irritation, me being annoyed, and having to do 2 hours of damage control that kind of made
yeah.
me tired.
Yeah, probably. And that little like fine tooth looking through was saying the same thing over and over again. Hey, I got hacked.
I
Look
sh-
out! Don't look at that. Delete. Hey, I got hacked. Look
yeah,
out! And so that's pretty. What is it? Monotonous. I think it's a word, right?
I think
I ain't
so.
used that word in a while. So, but yeah, very
It was just
boring.
a hassle, really. And also,
Yeah.
the thing I had some stuff with my insurance. 75% of it was my fault, and the reason I had like a little bit of issue with my insurance this week was it just me being lazy and forgetting activating something that was going to give me a discount.
Uh,
But I kind of got it all sorted out. I am gonna have to pay a little bit of a premium, but not that much. But my insurance shouldn't be affected that much because I
okay.
just
There you
forgot it.
go.
If you guys like sign up for like saying, "Hey, use this thing so that way it can track how you're driving and we can get you more discounts." Don't
Uh,
put that off until you forget about it. Activate that as soon as you get it. I waited and I guess it overlapped the amount of time I had to activate it, so I got charged. So my insurance went up a little bit. But I
you got
called them.
charged money because you didn't use it.
I didn't act because it was like, "Hey, you have to activate this to get the discount."
Okay.
I didn't activate it. So they're
Why
like,
did your
"Oh, I
insurance
guess
go
he doesn't."
up?
It went up a little bit because, like, it was a discount. I had to use the device to track my driving and see if I was,
Okay.
like, a bad driver and all that. And they were like, it would record it and all that. I'll, like, send them signals.
Yeah, it tracks your driving and everything, dude. I will not do one of those. I don't feel like that.
I've never done it. I just did because like, hey, it saves me an extra like 100 bucks. I did it. I've got to activate it until like 2 days ago, but like they're like, oh yeah, we can just like do like you're gonna have to pay a little bit because you haven't used it for a month. You're supposed to basically use it the second you got it. You haven't used it for a
Yeah.
month, and I was like, okay, that's fine. You've helped me out with all the other issues I had. Thank you so much. It wasn't really it was mostly my fault because I didn't check the mail as soon as I had to,
Well,
but
here's
everything
the
got
hit.
sorted out. Everything was
Brandon
good.
used to be a bad driver, so this may not work out for him. It's 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Welcome everybody.
I'm not a bad
to the
driver.
For the
I'm a
Long
good driver.
Haul
I'm the only one that hasn't been in
podcast.
an accident.
We felt like we were gonna die.
That's my
before.
fault. That's my fault.
Oh no. But hey everybody, welcome back. Glad you're here. Today we're gonna do a life update episode. It's been a couple months since we've done one. We're roundabout feeling like it's about
Wait,
been
no.
about a
Well,
quarter.
it's not a life update. We decided to
Wait.
do that until later, and we're
Uh-oh.
going to be doing the. You're asking me about the data analytics course I've been taking.
Whoops. Rewind. All right. We're here for the data analytics course. This course that Brandon has told me nothing about. So I'm now going to learn completely about this along with y'all. And just learn. He's been like, I got something going on in the background. I'll tell you about it when I'm done. And, hadn't really talked about it at all. It's kind of been a secret. And so he's bringing it out a little bit. All right. So, Brandon, tell us about. First of all, the name of the course I did not know. You're taking a data analytics course with
It's
Google,
the
right?
Google data analytics course via Corsa.
Corsa. Is that like a partner with Google?
It's like I don't know if it's partner with them. It's a website that's hosting the Google Analytics course and all that.
Okay.
So basically,
yeah,
I think I'm paying like
partners.
I'm paying like apparently you can take some college classes via them too and all that, which is interesting because like University of North Texas has some stuff on there too.
Okay.
Which is really interesting. But anyway, it's a lot of people may have seen it. They may have been gotten hit with an ad like I did, saying, "Hey, you want to change your career and all that? Why don't you take this one of the Google certification classes and all that, or courses in UX design, data analytics, project management? I can't remember what some of the other ones are, but stuff like that. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up some of the other ones. Go fast. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, they have a lot of different courses. You can learn how to code in different coding languages.
Yeah. And then there's like most of
names, but
yeah. So the one I'm taking is the Google Analytics professional certification or whatever. It's
cool.
Yeah, they have IT support, project management. Even IBM has a data science one and all that.
Okay. So do they? It's a lot of those that are trying to get you to take certain courses. They're like trying to change your career. Take this. Do they give you any kind of thing to tell you like you're like within the first 2 months you're likely to get a job because you've done this or like anything like this? Did it tell you anything like that?
Not that I can recall off the top of my head. Now, one of the things is that whenever it took the course, it says, hey, you can get it done in 3 months. You can get it done in 6 months and all that. I think I've been taking it since April, maybe? April or May, I think.
Okay.
I know I took a month off of it because stuff happened. I had one of our buddies from the military was in town for a week or two, so like I was hanging out with him a little bit, and like some other stuff, I just kind of put it on the back burner a little bit. But I haven't really talked to anybody about this. I've been talking about it a little bit more, but so it's basically when I was like starting off a little bit after, maybe when I was at the movie theater and all that. I'm still at the movie theater, but I was like, hey, obviously I know it's like, hey, this isn't gonna pay for the bills for the long run and everything. I'm gonna need to do something. Yeah, long haul. I need to move up and all that. Like, this isn't a bad job in any means, but it's not gonna pay my bills and all that. It's barely gonna scrape by and all that.
Well, it's up to you if it's a bad job. Money wise, some could say, but if you really enjoy it, it's not really a bad job.
Yeah, I personally don't mind working there, but like it's not gonna pay my bills and all that.
Unfortunately,
in the long run.
In the long haul, it's not gonna,
Yeah, unless I can move up a lot, but I moved up a little bit, but I don't know how much longer it's gonna take me to move up a lot more to where I can be safe and all that with paying bills and all that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep my expenses as low as possible too right now. But anyway, so I was like, hey, worst case, let me try this. Every single time I've been hit with the ad, I was a little interested. Worst case, I I don't do it. I stop after a month and all that. It's like I think $30 to $40 a month for the class and all that,
Oh,
or
okay.
for you to use Corsa, with I think the first month being free.
Okay.
So, it's basically also, join some subreddits and all that about data analytics, and have asked and talked to people about this. I've seen some people apparently they've said they've been able to finish this within 2 months. I'm like, oh, that's a lot of work to do in 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot to learn and all that. But I've seen people that have taken this course and that have used this as a foundation to like build a portfolio, get a little more experience, it's like just doing this course, from what some people have said, doing this course alone will not land me a job. I will have to show them I know what I'm doing. I have to show them, hey, here's a portfolio of some of the stuff I have done. I need to be like, hey, I can do this and all that.
Yeah.
I need to show them and all that too. But this is gonna be everybody that have said this is a good entryway to get you into the basics of what you need to learn and all that, of what you need to know. It's a
Yeah.
good basics.
There you go.
And it's so I'm hoping this will do that. I'm probably about 5 years of the way done. At the end of it, they're gonna help you like create a resume, do some interview, maybe I think a mock interview or two, and or like kind of tell you what to do in an interview, and also help you make a project for your portfolio.
Cool. That's really cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I was a little
Skeptical.
Thank you. Because of the fact that there's a lot of boot camps, there's a lot of certification courses online. Some people have said some of those have been a waste of their money, waste of their 3 months and all that. And some other people have said, oh, this was one of the best decisions I made. This has helped me out so much and all that. I have actually got a new career and all that.
Mm-hmm.
The part of it is like, part of the course, part of like how you present yourself and all that.
Yeah. It's exactly how you've described it already. It's not much different than a college degree. It's who's going to let you walk in because it's a piece of paper. So, like the college degree, like you get that, it does not guarantee any kind of job. And in fact, not even close. It's just you have to have that to walk into a door at places and just be able to be considered. Now, it's becoming less and less common to be a requirement, which is really cool because if like someone can do a great job that doesn't have a degree, well, then
I'm
that's who
personally
you
saying
want.
the opposite for me personally when I'm looking for jobs.
And so yeah,
But I
it's
still
just less
apply
common.
sometimes if it says I need a bachelor's. I'm like, you know what? If it worst case, I never hear back. Best case, I hear back.
Yeah, exactly, worth it. And at the end of the day, what's most important is just comes down to experience. So like if you're able to prove that you can do it, that's the best thing.
Yeah. So like
Didn't hear any of that, right?
No, I did. I heard all of that. Sorry, because I did to I can still hear, and I had one set in, but it was just my head was a little itchy. I had the hat on for a while because I had a little bit of hat hair. I didn't really comb my hair this morning, so my hair was a little bit of a mess. I was like, let me just put on the hat because I've had a hat on all day from work. But my hair looks decent right now.
There you go. Not too bad. You still got? Is that Pokemon hat? Is it back there on a shelf?
Should be
The one I got you. Is it back there?
I think it's in the living room right now.
I thought I saw it in the living room last time I was there. Okay.
Yeah.
Just curious.
Yeah, we're about to change this up in probably a couple of weeks and all that. Yeah, probably going to use some of this to make a little bit of content and all that.
That's cool. So
if you guys want to watch any of that, you guys can do that. Let's go Pokemon TikTok.
Let's go Pokemon.
Let's go
TikTok.
Let's go a Pokemon TikTok.
Let's go a Pokemon TikTok.
Yeah, because it's
basically the name of the whole thing.
Yeah, because it's basically the same thing as the podcast, except instead of podcast, it's just TikTok.
Okay, so on TikTok, it's called Let's Go a Pokemon TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was originally just to like kind of like help like make us so that we can do more stuff and upload some more stuff and talk about the podcast. It's kind of been like me, like just making fun Pokemon stuff and all that, like what we did in October, what we called the Spooky Decks, where like we read a spooky, creepy, disturbing, gross Pokedex entry to some Pokemon. Like there's one Pokemon that's it's almost all of its Pokedex entries. It says it takes kids mistaken for a balloon, hold its hand, and it takes them to the afterlife.
Oh my god.
There are some disturbing and creepy
That's
and
cool.
weird Pokedex entries.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, but anyway,
Well,
back to the data analytics course. So and because of this, I realized this from like some of the subreddits and all that. Hey, this isn't gonna be the only thing I'm gonna need. I need to do one of my terrible things. The thing I suck at the most. Talking to, well, I do, but I don't suck at it. Talking to people.
I mean,
Specifically, I need to network, which is one of my weak spots, kind of.
okay. I mean, you
It
can
is, but
definitely talk to people, but
I can, but like, it's like a double-edged. It's all I can easily talk to somebody, but I can also like be like really awkward and not talking to somebody. I don't know why. Like I can kind of control it, but kind of can't.
yeah, it's just people. People are different.
Yeah. But anyway, like, so I've actually messaged a couple of people. I think one or two actually got back to me, but like, it was like, it's the same thing I did on LinkedIn a long time. I talked to somebody. Who's like, hey man, I told him my situation. Like, hey man, I'm taking this Google Analytics course and all that. It's my this data analytics course via Google and all that on this and all that. I was wondering, besides this, man, what do you think I would need to do? Can you give me any advice on like I think resume building and what I need to do? Besides the course to show that I can do the stuff. They're like, all right, man. One of the guys sent me his resume, be like, hey man, I think he just basically the greetings like here's mine. You can use an example. You can look at it like kind of copy it and all that. And for me, for what you need to do besides this, he recommended me some YouTube channels that I should watch. That'll kind of like show me more of the basics and like kind of a little bit of more advanced skills and what I could do and all that.
That's cool.
And like also asked him because I was like, hey man, if I ever have any questions or anything like that, would you mind if I reach out to you? He's like, no man, go for it. Blah blah. He's told me good luck and all that. I was like, hey, thank you so much for your time and all that. Blah blah. Which okay. I can say I don't know, like when it was something like this, I was like, oh my god, I can't send this message. And then look for like at my phone for like an hour.
And then wait, you said I can't send this message.
No. Okay, whenever I first sent the message,
okay,
like asking, like telling him who I am, what's going on, and all that, and if he can give me some advice. I was like, I can't do it. Then I hit send and didn't look at my phone for 2 hours because I don't know why. That just made me super nervous to do that.
Yeah, and it's uncomfortable, and that's the cool part. People really want to help other people.
Yeah.
Now, not everyone you're going to send a message to is going to want to be a part of that helpingness, but there will be people that you will find that are like, I would love to help you in your journey. Ask for advice. I will give you any kind of advice I have to help you out.
Yeah.
And the people typically naturally want to help other people, and it's out of selfishness, which sounds completely backwards, but I help people because I feel good for helping people.
Yeah.
I also want to help people, but the best part about helping people is it makes me feel good.
But one of the things I kind of like about this that I'm taking is that so it should be real people that are like because there's like some discussion boards where they like make you like say a sentence or two or talk about some stuff. Some people like they do the minimum. Some people write a paragraph like saying why they're here or how they are thinking about this and all that, or how they're like in the course, what the strength, what the weaknesses are. Yeah. Me, I feel like I'm doing good. I could do a little bit better. Sometimes I've gone through a week's worth of the course in a day.
Yeah.
Or like 2 days. Because like so the cool thing about this, it's broken up to like 8 different sections. 8 different sections other sections have like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, etc. etc. I've been able to sometimes go through week 1 and week 2 in like 5 days. Other times I actually go through week 1 in like 1 week and all that, because I'm actually sitting there like taking this, like, writing down the notes, because then I was talking about vocabulary. I was like, oh, hey, you need to know what this is and all that, which is like, I remember the method, or remember what SQL, what you're going to be using is SQL. And I was like, what SQL? It's like basically the program, the language you use and all that.
Yeah, I've heard of SQL before.
I'm learning how to do that a little bit. It's not my strongest suit right now, but I'm learning how to do it and all that. I got a little bit of a refresher on how to use Sheets and Excel to a more powerful degree and all that, like I used to know.
So are you essentially gonna learn how to code? Because you're learning SQL and stuff?
Not coding as you would think of it, but to an extent, yes. Basically,
Just lightly because you're data analytics. You need to be able to process and understand data and synthesize
yes.
the data.
And using SQL will help me able to go through massive amounts of data.
Okay.
That will be a lot. That's going to be mass. It'll be much easier, or much faster, and I can do most precise stuff for the data via if I was going to use Sheets or Excel.
Yeah.
Because SQL is more for like if you have massive, like thousands of data, like entries and all that, like
Yeah.
surveyed 1,000 people and all that, and everybody has like different time, different start, different end, and all that stuff.
Yeah. I can't remember what program I used to do data research in college, but we used a program that was meant for that. Like you had thousands of entries or whatever to
Yeah,
synthesize the data and get all this different stuff.
yeah.
That's cool. Okay.
Sometimes I'll be sitting there, being like look, because it says cannot run, and I like been looking through my notes and all that, because I basically have like one complete journal of notes, and then the other one I'm working on it. Uh, and I was just going through it and all that, and just trying to find my mistake. It was like, okay, here's my mistake and all that, blah blah blah. Yeah, and perfectly, it's something I'm still working on. Like I'm not fully done with it. I haven't really done it in about a week. The nice thing about it is like it has deadlines, but you're not gonna get penalized or discredited if you don't meet those deadlines on time.
Uh, okay. Well, I mean, given the way it's structured, the goal is to do it this certain way. But and deadlines, some people need it, but then at least it's also made to be online at your own pace.
And yeah, it's also meant to be like this is what you should be able to be, but some people, I mean, I do it all the time or every single day. I usually tend to do more almost every single day, or at least schedule myself to do it 5 days out of 7.
Mm-hmm.
I really haven't done this much this week because I just been tired, in all honesty, this past week.
Yeah, it's been the weather, man. Gloomy
Maybe.
out here. I don't know. I came back and I was tired, and then my thing is I'll sleep a little too much, and I'm tired, and it makes a bad tiredness for a day or two because then I'm tired
Yeah.
that night. If I go to bed early again, I sleep too much, and I'm tired again. Like
It's that I've just
I
been
need to
feeling like
not get too much sleep.
unproductive. I'll be like, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just this week has just been weird for me.
The second half of the week got better. I felt kind of bleh on Tuesday, but I also drove the whole day and did the stuff the whole 4 days or whatever from going on trip.
I've been doing other stuff. I just haven't been able to do the course because I've been taking care of more of the house and all that, taking care of a little bit more myself and all that. I've been doing the other podcasts too and all that. I just put the course to the backbone a little bit, but not like I don't do it. Like I'm gonna do it like either when I get back to my house tonight, depending, because I made DoorDash after this, because I just started DoorDashing last week again
Oh,
because
cool.
holidays and all that.
Yeah.
And then I'm not about to like be out like a 1 week of walk in December and all that too.
Yeah. That's another thing.
But I honestly I would have wanted to have this course done by my birthday, which was the 26th, which was September 26th. I didn't, but I'm not upset about that because I would have take my own time at this, get it done my way, and then I want to get it done by the end of the year. In all honesty,
Yeah.
so I can start off the new year looking for another job on the side and all that. Now, will the job market and all that allow me to do that? That's a different question.
You will see.
Yeah, but like hopefully I'm about to also do something else that may also give me another job in a second. It's just gonna be like this is gonna be a really big shot in the dark. Like I just pray to God I hit the bullseye somehow on this other thing.
All right, then. Well, good luck. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is, but for right now, it's a secret.
Yeah. I'll let you know like in about a week, because it's
Okay.
honestly just like a second. Let me see if this actually fucking works. Really, it's like a random shot in the dark. I'm gonna make like a little demo reel and send it to somebody, and be like, "Hey, I saw you guys are doing a bunch of more projects and all that. If you guys need an extra video editor and all that, here's like a little something. Here's like a little sample of your styles of videos and all that, and
Ooh.
and like
Dude, if you wanted to move down here, I have a job for you already. That you can make 45 to 50. I'm just saying.
Wait, what?
If you wanted to move down here, I could hook you up with a marketing job where I work to make 45 to 50.
I was wait.
45 to $50,000 a year. Would be probably salary. That's the the estimated salary.
Okay. We'll talk more about this in a second.
Surprise! We're looking for some people. We're looking for another marketing person, and but I think you moving down here is a bit of a long shot. But if you did, it'd be cool. But
I mean, we'll talk more about this in a second. I'm sorry. That just fried my brain a little bit. I'm sorry. That just fried my brain.
As long as you can interview well, my good word would probably get you in there. They want people from us first that we know. Oh my God, Brandon.
I'm sorry. Like that just like my brain just went like just busted when he's saying that because I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, you guys. Blaine. Okay. Anyway, you guys, I'll let you guys know when I'm done with the course and all that. Hopefully, it's gonna be by the end of the year, so that way we can talk more about it and like see what it leads me to. Blaine. Up to you.
All right. We'll make our exit now. So you guys come check us out on Instagram at For the Long Haul Podcast. And also, if you want to send us email, you'd like to sponsor one of our episodes, be sponsored for a duration, we'd love to be a part of that. Email us at ftlhpodcast@gmail.com. Just like For the Long Haul. Brandon, do the thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
ftlhpodcast@gmail.com. And last but never least is our YouTube. If you would like to watch us instead of just listening to us, it's For the Long Haul Podcast on YouTube. So go check us out on there. Watch us. Put us in the background if you like. So on and so forth. We're just happy to be here and happy to have you listen to us. So thanks for being here. Thanks for being along with the ride. Now me and Brandon are going to go have a little talk on the side.
All right. You guys have a good one.
See you later.